does include the Elsinore area. It does not include Donovan. The severe thunderstorm warning does include Donovan, but the tornado warning does not. So again, the tornadic circulation will stay to the northwest of Donovan as it moves off to the northeast. What are they tracking the speed of this storm, please?
The tornado warning.
We are making red velvet cheesecake brownies today. I mean, this has got to be one of the most delicious treats I've ever seen or tried in my life. So, and we can make these. So, follow along with me if you've never made them. It is so easy. It's, you know, yeah, there's a short list of ingredients. We'll throw them together and boom, put it in the oven and we're done. And they're beautiful. It's awesome. Oh, if you love red velvet and cream cheese, I mean, this is to die for. Plus chocolate. Gotta have chocolate, right? So that's what we're making today. First thing you want to do is get some parchment paper in a 9x9, or actually my pan here, it's a glass pan. It's a 8.5 by 8.5, whatever. Anyway, it's close enough. So 8.5 by 8.5 or a 9x9, something around that area. You don't want it too big, then it'll be too thin. So, and then you want to get a parchment paper to put in the bottom. And I don't know if you've ever done this, but if you cut the corners and kind of rustle it up, it'll lay in there for you really easily. It'll overlap when it goes in the corners. See? Okay. Anyway, just a neat little, neat little trick that I discovered a long time ago from someone else. And if you crinkle it up in a wad and then pull it back out, then it really lays perfectly as well. So, and anyway, you also want to grease it. So here's my butter spray. Grease this. I've got the oven going on 350 already, preheating. Yeah, with all that chocolate and cream cheese and just all the sweets in this brownie, we're gonna definitely need this. So, okay, next we've got to go to the stove and melt our butter and chocolate. That's 1.5 sticks of butter that we are going to melt. Melt it all the way down on medium until it gets ready to start a bubble, and then we're going to turn it down on low and add our chocolate chips, which is a 1/2 cup of those, and that's exactly what I have left in my bag. It's right here, 1/2 cup. So we're going to let this melt. I still have this on medium, so it's just about all melted. And then we're going to add our chocolate chips. Yep, see, it's bubbling, starting to bubble. Okay, so now we got to turn this down to low. Okay, got it on low. And I'm going to add my chocolate chips, which is just a 1/2 cup. Keep that on low and keep stirring. Do not stop stirring. We'll stick to the bottom. I love stuff like this, don't you? Butter and chocolate, where can you go wrong? I mean, any day's a good day when you have this mixture just sitting right there in front of you. Like everything is melted. Just want to make sure it's combined pretty well. I have been wanting to make these for the longest time, so I'm so glad I get to make them with you. Perfect. Okay, so it's melted, it's combined well. So I'm going to take it off the heat now, and then we'll put the sugars in. Okay. Okay, we've got our chocolate and butter all melted together perfectly. Now, and it's off the heat, obviously. Now we're going to add our white granulated sugar, which is 1 cup. I've already measured this out pretty well. Okay, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Pack that in there. Okay. All right, and then we're going to just stir this together the best we can. Oh, I splattered chocolate over my beautiful white table. Lovely. Right out of the gate. Went flying. Then we're going to get our handheld mixer, and on a medium speed we're going to add our eggs one at a time, but the main thing is we just want it blended well. Okay, I've got my handheld mixer, and we still have the same chocolate and butter mix here, and I'm going to give it one more good stir because it's getting kind of soupy. Okay. It's okay though, it'll be just fine. Okay, let me get 1 egg in here. One at a time. My other one, because we still have 1 more egg, but that's going to go in the, I believe, the cheesecake batter assembly. Okay. At this point, I wouldn't stop, but I just want to remind you that at this point, after you have the 2 eggs blended well, then you want to bring your speed up to, about medium high, and you're going to beat it for another 3 minutes, because then we're looking for fluffy and pale. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes. This is pale, I guess. It's a lot lighter brown than it was, that's for sure. So I guess that's what they mean by pale. Okay, there we go, we got that. Okay, before we can put the handheld mixer away, we've got to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 2 teaspoons of red food coloring. And be very careful with this red food coloring, because you barely touch it. A little bit goes a long way, I'll put it that way. All right, two teaspoons of each. I apologize if I ramble on too much. I'm trying to work on it. Ooh, that's some bright red now. Wow. You see how easy this is? It's just a matter of following all the ingredients, getting everything. If you get everything out at once, it makes it a whole lot easier. And then you can just go down the list, and it tells you step by step. So we got 2 teaspoons vanilla and 2 teaspoons of red food coloring. We've got to mix this up, and then we'll be done with this mixer, I believe, for now. Okay. Oh dear, I'm getting it everywhere. that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. If they're gonna be red, ladies and gentlemen, they're gonna be red. Oh, they're beautiful. Can you see this red? Well, this is Valentine's Day. Everybody could make this for their sweetie. Wow. Man, oh man. I should have known that red was gonna go flying everywhere. Oh, you should see everything. It's just, not just me. I mean, it's everywhere. It's on everything. Anyway, look, can you see how pretty that red is? The red brownie mix? Brownie batter? Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. My lighting is terrible. I don't have one of those YouTube lights yet. Oh, that is just beautiful. I just want you guys to see it. Yeah, I think you can see it now, can't you? Isn't that pretty? Oh my. I had no idea that it would actually turn red like that. Okay, let me put these in the sink. Be right back. Okay, now we've set the wet brownie mixture to the side for right now, and we need to mix our dry ingredients. So that is 1 cup of flour and 3 tablespoons of cocoa. Okay. And salt, kosher salt, 1 teaspoon. Whoa. Whoa. Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. And we're gonna whisk this together. Just dry mix. And once this is blended, then we will mix this into our brownie batter, our egg mixture. But we're just gonna kind of easily turn it to mix it. We're going to fold this over into our brownie batter. Okay. Make sure we've got our spatula ready. And just kind of, like I said, don't mix it real hard. Don't, get carried away like we do with other things when we're mixing, to make sure they're well blended. This is just kind of until, it says until we don't see the flour anymore, okay? I have the most horrible lighting. I'm so sorry if there's stuff you can't see. I've got to work on the lighting in here. Yeah, there we go. See how the flour is starting to disappear, and we're just kind of folding it. I just don't have time. I wish I did. Okay, I don't see flour anymore. Excuse me. So, is this not beautiful or what? Okay, so there's that. We'll go ahead and put this in the pan in a minute. The pan it's going to bake in, and then we're going to put a dollop of the cheesecake batter that we'll whip up here in a minute. And then we'll kind of mix it through and make it look marble, like marblery. Is that a word? Wow, that was hard to say. Create a marble effect. Yes, that's it. Okay, I had to get the 3 ingredients out. Well, I had a couple of them out. I had to get one more. 3 ingredients to make the cheesecake batter, okay? So we've got an 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened. Because remember, if it's not softened, you're gonna have a really hard time mixing it up at all, and especially being blended with anything. Okay, and then we're gonna take a large egg and 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar. Okay. And I might take the mixer to this. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see how this goes. Might not need a mixer, but it's on low. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. I just know it's gonna fly everywhere. Yeah, this would be a lot better. Be a lot smoother. Better, don't you think? Now that's more like a cheesecake filling. See, it's more stiff, it's fluffier, it's smoother. Perfect. Okay, now all we have to do is put our brownie batter, our red beautiful brownie batter, in the pan that we're gonna bake it in, and put dollops of this beautiful cheesecake filling on top, and swirl it through the top, make that marble effect. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm glad you can't see a whole lot of my table underneath because it's absolutely just filthy with that red food coloring it everywhere. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is we got to get to these brownies. So let's go ahead and pour our brownie batter into the pan that you were baking it in. And hopefully it has parchment paper that is greased. That's heavy. This pan is heavy of mine. There's a lot of brownie batter too, though. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'll have a hard time waiting. Okay, so there's the regular red brownie batter. And now we are going to put in our cheesecake batter on top. There's a dollop. Quite a bit of mixture here, so some of them are going to overlap, I think. So I really don't want to get rid of all of whatever's left. Okay, butter knife, here we go. And just swirl, swirl, swirl. There's no exact science to this either. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's so pretty. It really is. I mean, if I can make this look pretty, please. You guys have this made. I've got to eat this. Sorry, I had to. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. We haven't even baked it yet. I guess that's pretty, I guess that's good enough. Swirl, you know, swirling. All right, guys, I'm putting this in the oven on 350 I'm gonna go ahead and hit 30 minutes first. Check it there. We'll put a toothpick in. And if it's kind of barely crumbly, stick into the toothpick, then it's supposed to be perfectly done. So, or not. Okay? All right, I'm putting it in right now. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I forgot to mention to you, because I forgot. Usually, you know how the edges will get real brown first and sometimes burn when you make brownies. So it recommends, and I'm going to go ahead and do this, to kind of put a piece of foil over, but like a, tint. That means leave some room in there. Don't make it real tight. It doesn't have to be sealed down real good. Just put a tint of foil over the top, okay? So now that it's halfway through, I'm putting mine on, but nothing's burning yet, so that's good. Or nothing's getting crispy. Okay, just wanted to let you know. Okay, this is the final product, and mine took probably a good 45 minutes to bake. I had the foil on it for a little while, and then I noticed that the outside, it just wasn't cooking evenly for me, and the outside did seem like it was getting crispier or something. I don't know, it just wasn't working out. So I took the foil off and took about 45 minutes and did the toothpick test. Came out perfect. So, and the reason why we have overlaps, you want to have a good 1 to 2 inches overlap of the parchment paper is so that you can pull it right out, just like this. So, I melted some chocolate, and that is red. Yeah, that looks pretty. A lot of swirling going on. A lot of swirling going on here. My lines aren't very straight. There we go. There. What do you think? Pretty, eh? I think, let's see. Looks good, smells good. Okay, and I'm gonna try a piece. It's so soft, but it's not falling apart, It's just beautiful. Perfect. Okay, I'm really gonna try it this time. Don't these look pretty? I wish the red would have been a little more red, or maybe I should have used a pink. I had a pink. That would have been pretty on here, probably, especially with Easter coming up. Okay, so look how good that looks. Hot. That's delicious, boys and girls. That is so good. So moist, and it's just, it's perfect all the way through. It really is. I do have to say that. All right. Good luck on making yours, and come back and tell me how you did, how it turned out. I really hope you make these. They won't take you long at all. Like I said, line all your ingredients up, throw them in, bake it, but bake it a little longer than what the recipe says. I suggest 45 minutes. The recipe says like 30, 35. So the recipe will be in the description for you. And enjoy. All right, bye.
Southeastern Carter County. It does include the Elsinore area. It does not include Doniphan. The severe thunderstorm warning does include Doniphan, but the tornado warning does not. So again, the tornadic circulation.